Hello. Alright, this video is probably gonna be short, and here's why. Cause I figured, some observant viewers might notice that my right, arm, hand, whatever, it doesn't really, move in the same way as the left, and I figured I might as well just tell you why. I have something called Cerebral Palsy. Basically, I'm a right-sided hemiplegic. I'm half paralyzed in the right side of my body. And I've had this all my life. I know that there's famous people that have the same thing as I do. I believe one's a comedian named Josh Blue, I think. But I did see there's one difference. I don't actually have muscle spasms like some other people with CP. And muscle spasms basically mean my hand would always be kind of moving, but my arm can't always be moving. But as you can see, I'm a little more high functioning than that, and that is all thanks to the bunch of physical therapy I had when I was younger. That's why I am able to do a lot of things that others with cerebral palsy unfortunately can't do. My parents did a lot of work to make sure I could function as well as possible in my everyday life. And there's that. I think. Oh yeah. Basically, not sure what I was gonna say. Just give me a sec. I'll try to remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, right. Okay, I'm gonna. So being a person with cerebral palsy, I can't do all the same kind of physical activity that others can. An example would be back in my first 2 years of high school, and I had tech theater, and there was some stuff I wasn't really able to do because it required some physical strength and stuff. There's some things, so my tech theater teacher, he would exempt me from those. And another example I could think of something I guess others similar to me I guess would struggle with doing is riding scooters or bikes. I remember when I was 7, I'd be riding a scooter, and my mom was recording me, and I guess it was impressive, I guess, but and speaking of my mom, sometimes she would ask me are you self-aware about it, or are you embarrassed, and honestly it's I don't know, honestly I don't even notice it a lot. It's never really bothered me. I mean, do I sometimes feel if being left out of certain activities because I physically can't do it? Yeah. Do I need the Disney World's disability pass? Because I can't stand in those long lines and stuff because of this? Yeah. But ultimately, my life's about just as normal as any other person's. So, I guess I'll finish up this video by saying anyone else who, has a physical disability like this or similar, like this one or similar, basically I'd like to say that, it's not all that you're, no, who you are isn't isn't defined by like a disability. So ignore that. There's some dogs that are being babysat here, and one of them is, I guess, doesn't do well with a big group of dogs. But anyway, I just wanted to share that like for anyone who might have known. And have a good day. Bye.